15 reasons why highly intelligent people often choose to be alone. Have you ever found yourself wondering why some of the brightest minds seem to prefer solitude over socializing? It's not just a quirky trait, there are fascinating reasons behind it. Today we're diving deep into 15 reasons why highly intelligent people often choose to be alone. From the joys of self-discovery to the challenges of finding like-minded individuals, we'll explore the complex world of intellectual solitude. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's unravel this intriguing topic together. Number 1. The 1%. Highly intelligent individuals often belong to a small fraction of the population with similar intellectual capabilities. Imagine being part of the top 1% in terms of IQ or creative thinking. It can feel isolating when you don't easily connect with others on a similar intellectual level. This isn't about arrogance, it's about the sheer rarity of finding someone who can engage in the same depth of conversation or share the same level of curiosity. For example, consider historical figures like Albert Einstein or Marie Curie. Their groundbreaking ideas and discoveries often put them in a league of their own, making it challenging to find peers who truly understood their perspective. This rarity can lead to a preference for solitude, where they can freely explore their thoughts without feeling misunderstood. Number 2. Erratic routines. Many highly intelligent people follow unconventional routines that don't align with the typical 9-to-5 schedule. They might find their peak creative or productive periods late at night or in the early hours of the morning. For instance, Virginia Woolf, the famous writer, often wrote during the quiet hours of the night, while Thomas Edison was known for working late into the evening. These irregular schedules can make it challenging to maintain traditional social relationships, as their most productive times might not coincide with common social hours. This unique rhythm allows them to tap into their creative flow when the world is quiet and distractions are minimal, but it can also lead to a lifestyle that naturally includes more alone time. Number 3. The pickiest friends. Highly intelligent individuals are often very selective about their friendships. They look for connections that offer more than just surface-level interaction. They crave deep, meaningful relationships that can stimulate their minds and challenge their thinking. This selectiveness isn't about elitism, it's about finding genuine connections that are intellectually and emotionally fulfilling. For example, they may seek friends who share their passion for complex subjects like philosophy, science, or art. This selective nature means they might have fewer friends, but those they do have are often incredibly close and understanding of their unique perspectives. They value quality over quantity, preferring a small circle of trusted friends who appreciate and understand their intellectual pursuits. Number 4. Intellectual stimulation. For highly intelligent individuals, their own thoughts can be a source of endless fascination. They often engage in internal dialogues, exploring various ideas, theories, and scenarios. This self-stimulation is akin to a form of intellectual play, where they can debate, question, and refine their ideas without the need for external input. Consider the great thinkers like Leonardo da Vinci or Stephen Hawking, who spent countless hours pondering the mysteries of the universe. This kind of deep thinking requires a level of focus and concentration that is often best achieved in solitude. It's not unusual for them to find more satisfaction in these internal dialogues than in conversations that might not delve into the same level of depth or complexity. Number 5. The odd man out. Being highly intelligent often means having interests or perspectives that are outside the norm. This can make highly intelligent individuals feel like outsiders in many social situations. They might be passionate about subjects that aren't widely understood or appreciated, leading to a sense of isolation. For instance, someone fascinated by theoretical physics might struggle to find common ground with people who are more interested in pop culture. This sense of being different isn't necessarily negative. Many embrace it as part of their identity. However, it can lead to a preference for solitude, where they can indulge their unique interests without feeling out of place. They often find comfort in their own company, where they can explore their passions freely. Number 6. Extra weight. In group settings, highly intelligent individuals may find themselves taking on more responsibility than others. This isn't necessarily because they want to lead, but rather because they grasp concepts more quickly or can see solutions that others might miss. For example, in collaborative projects or team activities, they might end up guiding the group or taking on complex tasks that others find challenging. This can be both rewarding and exhausting as it places additional pressure on them to perform. While they are often capable leaders, the constant need to carry extra weight can be draining. This dynamic can lead to a preference for working independently, where they can manage their own workload and set their own pace without the added burden of ensuring everyone else is keeping up. Number 7. Frivolous interactions. For many highly intelligent people, social interactions can sometimes feel unproductive or unfulfilling. They might find small talk or casual conversations tedious, as they prefer discussions that are intellectually stimulating and meaningful. This doesn't mean they don't enjoy socializing. Rather, they seek deeper connections and conversations that challenge their minds. For example, instead of chatting about the weather or the latest TV show, they might want to discuss existential questions, ethical dilemmas, or the latest scientific discoveries. This preference can make typical social settings, like parties or casual gatherings, feel trivial. They often find greater satisfaction in solitary activities like reading, writing, or engaging in personal projects that provide intellectual fulfillment. Number 8. Patterns of strangeness. Highly intelligent individuals often have unique hobbies or interests that set them apart from the mainstream. They might enjoy activities that others find unusual or even eccentric. For instance, they might be passionate about collecting rare stamps, studying ancient languages, or building complex models. These interests often require a level of dedication and focus that is best suited to solitary pursuit. This strangeness is not a negative trait. It's a reflection of their deep curiosity and desire to explore new and unconventional areas. They often find joy in these solitary pursuits, as they provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment that is not easily found in typical social activities. Their unique interests are a source of personal growth and satisfaction, even if they don't always align with societal norms. Number 9. Small social circles. Highly intelligent people often have a small, close-knit group of friends. They value deep, meaningful relationships over a large network of acquaintances. This isn't about being antisocial, it's about prioritizing quality over quantity in their social interactions. They seek friends who can engage in thoughtful discussions, share similar interests, and offer mutual support. This preference for a small social circle allows them to maintain more intimate and fulfilling relationships, where they can be themselves and discuss complex ideas without fear of judgment. These friendships are often based on mutual respect and understanding, providing a safe space for intellectual exploration and personal growth. They value the depth and authenticity of these connections, which provide a sense of belonging and understanding that is hard to find in larger social circles. Number 10. Unusual expectations. Highly intelligent individuals often have unique ways of seeing the world, leading to expectations that differ from societal norms. They might question conventional beliefs, challenge traditional practices, or hold unconventional opinions. This perspective can sometimes make it difficult for them to relate to others, as they often seek deeper meanings and truths in everyday situations. For example, they might not be satisfied with simple answers or superficial explanations, instead delving into the underlying principles and complexities of a topic. This desire for depth can lead to frustration when others don't share their level of curiosity or intellectual rigor. They might find themselves drawn to philosophical discussions, scientific debates, or artistic expressions that explore the nuances of human experience. This can sometimes make them appear aloof or distant, but it's simply a reflection of their desire to understand the world in a deeper and more meaningful way. Number 11. Everyday misunderstandings. Misunderstandings are a common occurrence for highly intelligent individuals. Their advanced vocabulary, abstract thinking, or quick problem-solving abilities can sometimes create a gap in communication with others. For example, they might use complex language or reference obscure concepts that others aren't familiar with, leading to confusion or misinterpretation. This can be particularly challenging in casual conversations, where the pace and context might not allow for detailed explanations. They often have to simplify their ideas or clarify their thoughts, which can be frustrating and time-consuming. This communication gap can lead to feelings of isolation or frustration, as they may feel misunderstood or underappreciated. As a result, they might prefer spending time alone, where they can express themselves freely without the need for constant clarification or explanation. Number 12. Solitary stimulation. Many of the activities that highly intelligent people enjoy are best pursued in solitude. Whether it's engaging in creative writing, conducting scientific research, or exploring new intellectual territories, these pursuits often require deep concentration and uninterrupted time. For example, an artist might spend hours alone in the studio, immersed in the process of creation, while a scientist might lose track of time while conducting experiments. This preference for solitary activities is not about avoiding social interactions. It's about finding the most fulfilling way to engage their minds. These solitary pursuits provide a sense of accomplishment and personal growth that is often unmatched by social activities. They offer a space for exploration, creativity, and intellectual challenge, allowing highly intelligent individuals to fully immerse themselves in their passions. Number 13. Tedious explanations. Highly intelligent individuals often find themselves in situations where they have to explain complex ideas or concepts in detail. This can be tedious, especially when others don't grasp the nuances of their thoughts. For example, a mathematician might have to simplify an intricate formula or theory for a lay audience, which can feel frustrating and limiting. This need for constant explanation can slow down their thought processes and disrupt their flow of ideas. It can also lead to feelings of being misunderstood or undervalued, as their full intellectual capabilities are not being recognized or appreciated. This experience can make social interactions feel draining and discouraging, leading them to prefer working alone where they can think and act freely. In solitary work, they can follow their thought processes to their natural conclusions without interruption or the need to justify their ideas. This independence allows them to be more creative and innovative, as they can explore ideas without the constraints of social approval or understanding. Number 14. Real social value. For highly intelligent individuals, the true value of life often lies in intellectual and creative achievements rather than social validation. They are driven by a desire to explore new ideas, create innovative solutions, and contribute to knowledge and understanding. This intrinsic motivation often outweighs the need for external recognition or approval. They find fulfillment in pushing their boundaries, learning new things, and making meaningful contributions to their fields of interest. For example, a scientist might find satisfaction in discovering a new theory, while an artist might find joy in creating a unique piece of art. This focus on personal growth and achievement can sometimes make them seem detached from social dynamics, but it's simply a reflection of their priorities. They value deep, meaningful work and personal satisfaction over social accolades or popularity. This perspective allows them to pursue their passions wholeheartedly, without being swayed by societal expectations or norms. Number 15. Pointless conflicts. Highly intelligent people often see social conflicts as unnecessary distractions from their goals and interests. They are generally more focused on achieving their personal and intellectual objectives and prefer to avoid the emotional turmoil that comes with interpersonal disputes. For example, they might choose to walk away from a heated argument rather than engage in a confrontation that offers no constructive outcome. This doesn't mean they avoid conflict altogether. They are capable of standing up for their beliefs and values when necessary. However, they tend to be strategic about which battles they choose to fight, prioritizing issues that truly matter to them. This pragmatic approach helps them maintain their focus and energy for the things that are most important to them. By avoiding petty arguments and unnecessary drama, they can dedicate more time and effort to their passions and pursuits, leading to greater personal satisfaction and accomplishment. They understand the value of their time and energy, choosing to invest it in activities and goals that align with their values and aspirations. In conclusion, thank you for watching Mind Matters. We hope this in-depth look into the reasons why highly intelligent people often prefer solitude has been insightful and thought-provoking. Remember, choosing to spend time alone isn't about loneliness. It's about finding fulfillment and joy in one's own company and pursuits. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating content. Stay curious, stay engaged, and we'll see you in the next video.